All right, so setting the stage, we're on a call. The goal is to try to get a buyer's consult appointment. So what you said sounds great, Lucas, but I'm a little worried that the market's going to crash. So I'm not sure, we're going to be ready to move forward at this time.
Well, why do you think the market's going to crash?
Well, I mean, prices have just been going up and up and up. Doesn't seem like it's sustainable. So we're thinking maybe now's not the best time.
You know what else goes up when prices go up? Rent goes up. And in that situation, you don't have the stability or the collateral of your own home in order to have that kind of blanket underneath you to protect you and your family in a given situation where your landlord doesn't care about you. So he'll try to gouge you for as much money as possible. In that situation, wouldn't you want to have your own property so you don't keep getting priced out of good neighborhoods in San Diego?
Definitely. I mean, that's the goal. I guess I'm just concerned that, this is not the best time since prices seem to be so high.
I completely understand that. Now, the difference in the market beforehand when prices were skyrocketing to now is that they were giving out a bunch of faulty loans before to people who didn't have good credit, didn't have good income, and had a lot of debt just to give it to them. Whereas now people are more protected and they're evaluated at a higher standard in order to truly measure if someone can afford to have that loan. And with San Diego, the prices are going up because there's a lot of attraction here. Working from remote is very popular. There's a lot of tech companies moving to San Diego. We're one of the most popular cities in America. Wouldn't your family want to have a spot before everyone else with all that money comes in here to grab up the rest of the market share?
Well, definitely, yeah.
So it'd be good to be proactive about that, to at least evaluate the options as far as buying a home to see if it makes sense for you now, to make sure it's obtainable and get you into a safe spot before things get even more expensive.
I could see that.
So would you want to sit down this week and evaluate your options as far as how quickly we could get you into the right home?
Yeah, I'd be interested at least in hearing about it.
Okay, why don't you stop by tomorrow in the afternoon and we'll discuss how the whole game plan goes as far as buying a property and getting you in there as soon as possible.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool.
Okay, so setting the stage, we're on a phone call. The goal is to get a buyer's consult appointment.
Okay.
All right, Kevin, so I mean, that sounds great. I guess my only concern is, I do want to buy a house, but it seems like the market is going to crash. So I'm wondering if now is the right time.
Now is the right time. I hear that a lot. What makes you say that?
Well, I mean, prices have just been going up and up and up. It just seems like it's not sustainable. So maybe we should wait till it crashes. And
you were telling me you really, you hate throwing rent away, right?
Definitely.
You're just throwing money to your landlord. So, I mean, how long were you thinking about waiting for?
Well, I don't know. We're thinking that a crash has to happen soon, right? I mean, it just seems like it's been crazy. So we're wondering if waiting it out might be a better option for us.
Okay. I mean, I totally get that. No one really knows what's going to happen. But here's the thing, so if you wait and wait and wait, you're going to keep throwing money out the window to your landlord. If you get in now, historically, the market's gone up forever. Like gradually. It goes up and down, but gradually it's going to keep going up. So, I mean, wouldn't it make sense to get in as soon as possible?
I mean, ideally, yeah. I guess we're just a little nervous about the prices.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're worried about the interest rates too.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And we still are at pretty historic lows here. And I don't think that's a big deal. You're going to be able to refinance when the interest rates come down. So, I mean, that being said, does it sound fair to just get in as soon as possible?
Yeah, I could see that.
Awesome.
Sounds fair.
Well, I'd love to meet up maybe Thursday at 2.
Yeah, that would work for me. I'd be interested in hearing.
Perfect. All right. I'll send you a calendar invite.
All right, cool. See you then.
See you then.
All right, so that's definitely the closest one yet. I think you guys both did a really good job going in and asking the right kinds of questions and not just puking. Like a lot of times I think what we do is we just grab this ball of spaghetti of everything we've ever heard and just like throw it at the wall and like hopefully something sticks. I think both of you guys did a really good job of asking questions to try to, instead of taking the whole ball, try to find like the one noodle to throw against the wall. So I think you guys both did a good job there. But we gave the nod to Lukas, and we did it because he came in with a little bit more data and isolated a little bit more of what the objection was, and then came in and talked about interest rates and hit it in a really succinct way and talked about why San Diego's desirable and why the values will go up. So he came in with a little bit more data to support the statements, and so that's why we gave him the nod.